Cardigan and Flicker, Valley Guardians, Episode 11, The Bloom and the Burst. The imp army swarmed towards them, their tiny claws sharp and their eyes filled with rage. Orion roared, a blast of hot fire erupting from his mouth, creating a wall of flames that momentarily held the imps back. "Cardigan, now!" Rayden urged, holding Camden aloft. The carrot's staff pulsed with a warm golden light, focusing its energy. Taking a deep breath, Cardigan flew towards the shadow bloom. She could feel its cold, draining energy, but she focused on the warmth of her own inner light. As she reached the thorny petals, she exhaled a torrent of the most vibrant, life-filled flowers she had ever bloomed. Giant purple lilies, with petals the color of the sunset. Luminous roses that chimed with gentle energy, and fragrant irises that pulsed with a soft, healing light burst forth from her snout. The flowers didn't just appear. They seemed to radiate pure joy. As the flowers touched the shadow bloom, a hissing sound filled the air. The dark petals recoiled as if burned by the light. The sickly green glow from its center flickered and dimmed. The imps shrieked, recoiling from the bright blossoms. Their shadowy forms seemed to shrink and fade in the presence of so much life. Buster, impressed by Cardigan's display, took to the air, no longer hesitant. He swooped down, using his strong claws to tear at the base of the shadow bloom, ripping away the dark stones the imps had been feeding it. Flicker, darting through the air, blew gentle puffs of his own white smoke onto the wilting flowers near the bloom. His breath seemed to carry a subtle, revitalizing energy that helped the healthy plants around the shadow bloom regain their vibrancy. Aurora, remembering her grandfather's wisdom about the valley's magic, closed her eyes and focused her inner energy. A soft purple glow emanated from her scales. She gently directed this energy towards the shadow bloom, adding her own unique life force to Cardigan's floral assault. Suddenly, 3 imps began to move quickly over to Aurora. Orion, noticing them, spread his wings and started to rise into the air. With one good flap, Orion sent the imps tumbling backwards. Rayden, with Camden leading the charge, moved amongst the remaining imps. The carrot staff glowed brightly, and with a flick of his wrist, beams of warm orange light shot out, not harming the imps, but gently pushing them back, disrupting their connection to the shadow bloom. The banished imp leader's disembodied voice shrieked in frustration.
"No! My power! It's fading!"
As more and more of Cardigan's vibrant flowers enveloped the shadow bloom, its dark energy began to dissipate. The thorny petals softened and curled inwards. The sickly green light finally extinguished. The shadow bloom withered and collapsed into a pile of harmless black dust. With the source of their dark power gone, the remaining imps whimpered and scattered, disappearing back into the shadowy parts of the forest. The oppressive cold in the clearing lifted, replaced by a sense of warmth and relief. Cardigan landed gently, surrounded by her beautiful blossoms. The dead ground around where the shadow bloom had stood began to show tiny sprouts of green.
Sweet dreams, and thank you for listening.